Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel and your weekly dose of dummies. Yes, your weekly dose of dummies. I could actually rename World of Dummies to your weekly dose of dummies. It has a nice ring to it. But now, World of Dummies, it's going to stay. Now, we have two dummies for you today, both different in their own special way. Now, this first one isn't all that bad, and it's something that we see regularly. It's something that we see all the time. So let's just talk about the battle itself for now, and then later on, we'll get to where the dummy happens. So, the team are pushing left. Now, our guy, Mr. Phoenix, if you haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. Mr. Phoenix, great guy. He's trying to just up his channel. He's a nice guy. You should go sub to him. So he kindly sent me this replay, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use it because it's kind of funny, and you just see it so often. You see it always happening. So we're going to start off with the enemy team. God knows what they're doing. You've got a couple of guys pushing this side of the map, which is fine. They're medium tanks. Probably didn't expect a heavy tank to be. It's very, very annoying when you push this side in a medium tank and you catch a heavy there. Very, very annoying. Not as annoying as those kind of bounces on a medium tank though. Especially a tank with a heavy, like a heavy tank with a turret gun depression. It's not the best of things to come across when you're sitting there telling your team, I'll push the river and I'll hold, and you don't expect to see a heavy there. So good play from Phoenix here. Like, it is a good play because it's a nice tank to actually cross the river if you are able to. But the enemy team so far, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, you've got the ISU 152 just sitting there now in the open. He's getting shot, but he still doesn't want to move. He still doesn't want to move. Instead, he's just going to turn and give everybody his side, and it's just like, there you go, guys, like, destroy me. But there's three heavies, like really big heavies. The the IS-5, the IS-6, and the IS-3 Defender, all sitting there basically in spawn. Hadn't want to move. They didn't want to move. Not sure why, because there are actually three big tanks that can make all the difference in a battle like this. And of course, you have the T-34-3 that, at the moment, God knows where he's going. He's just like, fuck this, I'm running away. Doesn't want to deal. So now's the opportunity for the green team to push these guys. If they could push and focus fire, then it should easily be a win. It's a 6 versus 4 at the moment, and now they're going to isolate this IS-6. So nice push there. Very well timed push from these guys. They all push together, and they're going to deal with the IS-6 very, very quickly. And now it's just these two tanks around here. Again, if you look at the minimap, the T-34-3 looks like he's coming in through the spawn. Maybe he's going to come behind and deal some damage from behind. Who knows? So these guys are just going to ignore him for now and go for these heavy tanks here. The IS-5 there. Unlucky there from Mr. Phoenix. That was a bad miss. But he does get taken out, and it's now a 6 versus 2. So they are going to just wipe this defender out very, very quickly. Full hit points, but he's not going to be full hit points for long. When you've got sort of 5-6 tanks all pushing you at the same time, your hit points soon starts to vanish. So just one tank left. I think you guys know what's going to happen. What do you think this guy's going to do? What happens next? I think you know, especially on this map. Now, when you are a 1 versus 5, yes, you know, most likely it's like a 99% loss. The best thing that you could do in this situation is try. Yes, you might not ever win the game, but try and deal as much damage as you can, because at least it goes towards your stats. Like, you're going to lose anyway. You might as well try and up your average damage. If you can't up your win rate because of a loss, you might as well try and up something, and that will be your average damage. Maybe your kills, because there are a couple of one-shot tanks here. But no, not this T-34-3. He has different plans, and of course he is on the boat, and when there is a tank in that situation, automatically you know where he's going to go. Not only is he just going to give up and just decide to drown himself. Like, it is a bit selfish, because he's literally like, nope, we're going to lose anyway, so I'm going to stop you having some damage. And I just think that is a bit selfish, but we see it all the time. We see it all the time. When it's going to be a loss, 100% loss, then players do this quite regularly. Now, when I said at the start it's not that bad, because he doesn't change the outcome of the game. He's not cheating in any way. But for me, it's just, you know, it's a bit of bad play. At least try, do a bit of damage. But no, he finishes on 0 damage, and of course 990 average damage, not even a 50% win rate. He could up his damage easy. Now, this game, this is myself. I'm not the dummy, but I just found this absolutely hilarious. Now, the enemy Centurion 5-1 is going to be one of the only guys to talk in game, and what he comes out with is no crying kids in this server, please. Okay, fair enough. He doesn't want anyone to cry. He doesn't want anyone to rage. He doesn't want anyone to moan, or he doesn't want anyone to cry. Nice statement. Doesn't want any complainers, basically. Straight away, the Action Edge, you kids. Yeah, so Action X had different ideas. I don't want to fucking listen to trash talking, says the guy. Okay, no problem. We will listen to you, and we won't trash talk you. That's fine. Let's come to an agreement where if anyone dies, anyone loses, none of us trash talk. How about that? We've all now come to an agreement where we're not going to trash talk, or we're not going to cry. Not everyone. Not everyone. Now, the Chimera is first to push. Probably didn't expect all these tanks to be there, but this is a ratings game, and a lot of time people push together in ratings. Sometimes there are tanks that just decide to go on their own, but a lot of the times people go where you want them to go. Sometimes they don't perform well, but at least they try. At least a lot of the games in ratings, they do try. Ratings is not perfect by any means, but at least, you know, most of them go where you want them to go. So there's the Centurion there. There's the Centurion 5-1. So he's going to be isolated soon. The TVP is there. He's a one-shot. I'm going to bring this Centurion 5-1 down to a one-shot, and he's going to try and run away. But our team, again, has different ideas. So the Chimera dies. He is the second one to die. And, of course, XD. Okay, no problem. XD. This team, he's the one that's going to cry. Like, did you expect that? Did you expect him to be the one that cries? I didn't expect. When I was playing this, and he said about everyone saying there, like, everyone's sitting at the back, and Chimera YOLOs. Yeah, he's talking. He's talking, and he's really not happy. But when he said at the start, I really didn't think. I expected someone to come back and message him telling him to F off or F you or complain like a kid or anything like that. But I didn't expect it to actually come from him. Because he's the one moaning. So he's only said a couple of things, to be honest. He hasn't said anything that nasty at the moment. He does say, I think, one more thing, which, here we go. Go rape these brain dead kids. So yeah, there's no need for that. Considering at the start he didn't want any crying, but yeah, he's the one to do it. I just found this very amusing, and I hope you guys do too. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this World of Dummies. I'm meadsy69. If you haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe. It does help, and go like the video. Also, that helps. I'm Meadsy. I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With